Hi everyone, this is Action Figure Talk Then and Now. Today I'm going to talk about the Stan Solo Creations Boba Fett, my favorite bounty hunter in the galaxy. So, let's get to it. Because after all, Boba Fett rules. And it's even better that he's still alive.
He's no good to me dead.
Alright, well, here we have 5 Boba Fetts. As you can see, an original Kenner Boba Fett from my childhood. Then we have a Stan Solo Boba Fett unpainted, a Stan Solo Boba Fett Empire Strikes Back, a Stan Solo Boba Fett Return of the Jedi, and a Stan Solo Boba Fett Iconicon. The Stan Solo Boba Fetts are more screen accurate than the Kenner one, because since Kenner, I'm guessing, had to make, the changes to make the rocket pack fire, and sadly, due to the tragedy of that child dying from the missile from the Battlestar Galactica Cylon Raider, Kenner didn't want to produce the rocket-firing Boba Fett like they had originally promised, which is understandable, because that was tragic. So, it's interesting seeing all of these together. Yeah, this is the original Boba Fett. Yeah, I've had him, I think maybe about 25 years. Got him off eBay. And a lot, I remember. He's definitely taken a beating over the years, but lived in. Boba Fett's armor is supposed to be beat up anyway. But I want to show off, what the difference is of what an original Boba Fett looks like, comparing it to the Stan Solo, and as you're going to see, it's a big difference. So here we have the unpainted Boba Fett. This is cool, because, this is him without the paint, what he would look like coming out of the mold, and you can see all the details. And I just really like Boba Fett, so I wanted to just get this too. But notice how the jetpack, total different jetpack. One was made to fire, the other one looks like the screen accurate jetpack. So weird though how the Boba Fett from Kenner, literally it looks like a toy. Everything else was more accurate. Really, Boba Fett's one of the most accurate but inaccurate, but so cool looking figure. I do. I've always loved the Kenner Boba Fett. But then look at how differences in the rocket. And you have the actual rangefinder. Something interesting is if you notice the left arm, they're very similar. That part is similar. I mean, there's a lot of similarities, of course. But it's cool looking. It's such a cool figure. Then the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. So this would be the more what this Boba Fett should have been like, I guess, because since it was from the Empire Strikes Back. Differences in the paint, of course, and you get the cape on the side, which is really cool. An accurate rifle. Oh, there's my cat Sandy. Hi there, Sandy. I know you. You want to play with the toys. She always loves getting into my toys. Pretending she's the Sarlacc monster going after Boba Fett. Yeah. But I do. I really like this Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. And he even has the emblem on his chest, the emblem on the shoulder. So cool. How many years it's taken to actually see what a accurate Boba Fett would look like. And then the blasters. Look at that Stan Solo blaster. That's accurate. That's the accurate blaster. That's what he had in the movie. And then this is, your typical Stormtrooper blaster, basically typical blaster that came with a lot of the Kenner figures back then. And you got Boba Fett next to the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. Now, yeah, the colors are darker on the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. The greens, and the gauntlets, they're also, different colors. They're that more burgundy, red color. And of course, the original Kenner Boba Fett. Of course, difference in the plastic colors. Because I believe the pre-production Boba Fett, he had more of a bluer suit. And then looking at all the jetpacks now. Look at that. Big difference. And it looks like the Stan Solo's even taller. And the capes, I mean, Return of the Jedi one has the green cape. Oh, I also forgot to mention too, Stan Solo gave him the Wookiee braids on there. Yeah, I have to put the unpainted one in the middle. And then we got Iconicon Boba Fett. All vac metalized. This is the most beautiful one of the figures I think I can honestly say that Stan Solo has made. I mean, all his work, Chris's work's beautiful, but this is just gorgeous. Everybody, when this comes out, everyone's saying how it's the Christmas ornament Boba Fett. And it is. And even look at the cape. It's a shiny fabric, which is really neat. But you got your unpainted one next to the painted that's vac metalized. So you see the details and the differences. And Return of the Jedi would be the one that would match up best with this. Now, the Iconicon doesn't have the emblems on it, which is fine. But just seeing the differences in colors. And see, this reminds me of something, you know, from the 80s, the 90s, what it would look like. Because remember, like, a lot of the toys were vac metalized back then. And they were so cool. And look at that. A vac metalized jetpack and a non-vac metalized jetpack. So cool. So shiny. Oh, and also now the Stan Solo ones too, they have the kill stripes on the helmets. So that's a really cool detail right there that they have those. And the box for the Iconicon Boba Fett. Now, the box is cool because that looks like a Shogun Warrior type box. And Iconicon, it was like an online YouTube convention for a lot of the creators, like Analog Toys, Retro Blasting, and you know, there's a bunch of them to name a few. And it's neat because they gave it like a Star Wars mixed with G.I. Joe type style with the packaging. And of course, you know, the front of it also is shiny. So there we go. We got the YouTube creators. It was just really neat. I like watching a lot of these people on YouTube. They're cool. Always entertaining. I did buy Desert Rat after I got the Iconicon Boba Fett. I kept looking at him like, you know what, I gotta get that. And here they're talking about everybody on there. They all do great work. Great job to all of you with your YouTube channels. Learn a lot from all of you. Alright, so this will do it for the Stan Solo Boba Fett's. Thank you, Chris, for making these great figures, and thank you, John, for all the great buying experiences. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.